Hello everyone, welcome back to Holistic Life Transformation. My name is Rene and today I'm going to walk you through the Freeletics app, version 2018. There has been an update, and I did this type of video before with the previous version of Freeletics. And yes, I want to share with you how it looks when you basically have a look inside. So I will just open the app now, and I will start on the beginning. So you see you have, okay, first of all, this is the German version, so don't be scared or when you see the German language. I will translate for you as best as I can. And yes, so here you see basically the news feed, what other people did that you follow basically. Um, you can see that on the bottom you have a selection, and this is the feed. Over here you have training, where you can select the individual workouts and single exercises. And over here you have the coach, which is, in my case, I set it up for 5 days. This is my first week with the coach, and my focus is on strength. Before you basically start, you do a fitness test, which consists of push-ups and some sit-ups and so on. And you also say how you have to make a self-assessment, how fit you think you are, and like you don't make sport at all, or you can easily run 2 times a week or something like that. And based on that and the fitness test and how tall and how heavy you are, and male or female, the coach starts to give you the first training week. Here is my personal profile. You can see this is week number 1. This week I've already done this week, and it basically is now since 18 days. It's supposed to be 5 days in 7 days, of course. But due to I wanted to make this video, and I want to show you the first week. So this is how it looks. I had, yeah, you see the time I spent, the points you get, time you spend actually at the workout, which is in my case 180 minutes. The focus is strength, 5 training days, no limitations. And at the bottom you see coach, and I can basically can reset it and redo the fitness test and start all over again. Here's my profile. I didn't use Freeletics in a while due to the change, and I couldn't use it on my desktop, and I didn't have a proper phone, so I had to wait a bit. And so you can see your own workout, what you did. And yes, basically that's about it. I want to show you quickly the coach week. So the first week I set 5 days. You can also set 4 days or 3 days. And day number 1 in my case was strength. And normally you see that this part consists of a warm-up. This is day number 1. Then drill number 1, 2, and 3, interval training, and another Freeletics workout, in this case Prometheus, and the cooldown. The warm-up consists of, you also get points for these. You see the warm-up, and you have this all the time. You start your training with a warm-up, then you do the drills and the intervals. In this case, archer pull-ups, crunches, strict pull-ups, and for example here, interval, in this case, strict pull-ups, pikes, plank switches, and a break, and then you repeat this for 4 times. And you can actually also see, okay, this is now not possible. I will show you now the new week. So this is the first week. And basically the first day of the first week. So this was day number 1. Then you have something more faster a bit. And the first 2 days basically, or we have the first day and the third day are your upper body and like the upper body, and on the last day, for example, you have legs and the lower back. So they really focus on certain areas where you train your muscles. And I will end this week now, so you can see actually what is happening once the week is done. And I want to have quickly another look. Oh, okay. Okay, and I end this week now. Then now I have to say my focus. You see, I can put second. You see, I can now choose which one I want to do, cardio and strength. For me, it was also recommended to do strength, or I want to gain more muscles. Fairly fit, let's say, but not super fit, but I want to gain more muscles. And so it was also recommended for me to do the strength part. And basically it says what this cardio and strength is about. Strength, if you want really focus on the muscle, building more muscles. Cardio means you focus on endurance and definition. So they say this is basically done by women, and cardio and strength is a combination of both. You just want to look more athletic, and you could use this from if you're overweight or even an advanced athlete. This is a big variety of exercises. In my case, I will focus on strength, and then I will go back. You can say how many days a week. I prefer 5. Ideally, the week consists of 5 training days in 7 days. Due to restrictions, I am traveling sometimes. Here you see, I could say now I'm traveling. I don't always have access to a pull-up bar, or some other reasons I cannot do. I don't have the certain the equipment necessary, and you can basically eliminate what you don't have. In my case, I don't have a resistance band. All I have a box I will find. This is like a pole and a bar. Normally I can find, but for now I keep it on, so we don't limit anything now for this demonstration. So this is equipment, and then you have your limitations, which basically says, okay, I have last week, let's say, I did a lot of pull-ups. I cannot, my arms, my biceps or triceps, however you pronounce it in English, is your arms or your back. You feel pain, or you, due to the training, of course they recommend you to go to the doctor or train less or whatever. So this will be considered in your training, and you will not do exercises. Sprints and runs. So this means you can include running or not. Depends on where you train. If you, for example, have to train at home for some reason, you cannot go to run, or on holiday, or in the hotel, or in some areas where you live, it's not so nice. Whatever the reason, you can eliminate this. So the next, I will end the week. Okay, now I start a week. And now it's my new week. And let's have a look into this warm-up. For example, you can also download the videos and have a look at how these exercises are to be performed. And in this case, 50 skipping jumps. You can open it, and then you see what she's doing. Normally you have sound. I have no sound right now, and you have detailed description how this training is going to look like. And yeah, okay, this was the warm-up. Then you see drill. You see in this case the muscle areas that are trained when you do crunches. And pull-ups, you see these are your shoulders and your arms. Interval training, so they focus now at Freeletics more on interval training because of its better results. You give it all in your first round, then you have a break, and then you do this for a couple of rounds, and you basically increase your results for your training. And yeah, this is basically it. You see, I have 5 days of training, and if I want, I could also skip one day, do one day first, and then go back to the other day. But in general, you should follow this order, I would suggest. Well, this is it, and on top you see also the percentage of the week. So I can maybe show you also how it looks when I start. So you see, I could press start, then it's counting down, and then you start. And basically when you're done, you swipe over and do the next. And this is how it works. But apparently I cannot do it now. So I will say I give up, which normally you would never do. And then I go back. So this is about it. That's about it, about the overview. Maybe a quick look into the workouts. So you can select single workouts. You see performances of other people. You can say how many times you want to do it, and basically how it is set up. So in this case, you start with the first round, 25 climbers, sit-ups and squats, and then you go down to 20, 15, 10 and 5. respectively. And yeah, this is how it looks. This is where the you have also the single exercises. So here, this may be nice. You see the actual work, the actual exercises, and I will scroll through. You can press. You can pause the video, and yeah, I mean, ground twists, endurance workouts are normally more about flexibility, endurance, not so much about strength, right? So let's have a look how the ground twists look like. And if you're English speaking and you're with English speaker and you are familiar with sports fitness, then you should know what this is. And if not, you always have the videos, and in any case, you should watch them because you see the kind of rules that apply in this particular training and what they want you to do. So in this case, you see you have to sit like this, and you see the video, and then you see a short description always, what you have to, in this case, you have to feet on the ground, the elbow straight, and yeah, your back is straight, and moving to the back a bit, and your hands are on top of your knees, and then you move to the side as far as you can and count the repetition once you're back, the hands are back on above your knees. So this is important because of obviously you are responsible for your training and about your performance. So if you do this properly, or you want to do this properly, you have to be honest to yourself, and that's why you should really watch the videos and do as you said. So for example, let's say I want to do clapping pull-ups. This is a bit too much for me. So let's say I make a archer push-up. So I want to show you now how an archer push-up looks like. Then I will press start, and then I will save this training. Right now I will not do it. This is of course not what you should not do, but for the purpose of this training, I will show you also how it looks like when you go through the single exercise or the workout. So we have a quick look again. What is a archer push-up? Okay, so I know how it looks. I know what I have to do, and then I would start and counting down again. Now you see, okay, I have time now to do the archer push-ups, which apparently I don't do right now, which is a bit of a pity, but let's say, okay, I need 20 seconds, which is quite good, I would say. Then you say, okay, in case you press accidentally the button, you can continue, or you say, okay, I give the feedback to the coach, and here you say, how was your technique? So it means here you say, not so good. I could not make a repetition with or precise technique. So I was not able to do it like this case. Yeah, it differs sometimes. Sometimes you say I could not do it at all. Here you say I could not repeat everything with proper technique. Here you say you did breaks, but you could do all the repetitions uh, properly, like according to the rules, and this would give you a star. And the better you are, so you could say, okay, I didn't need any breaks, and I will say, okay, not good, I didn't do it. Then you could type something and you see the time, and then you could save the training, which I will not do now because I didn't do it. And yeah, that's about it. Another thing is you can also see training spots. Okay, you want to train with other people around the world, and this is probably the best thing to do. And another thing is the nutrition coach. If you're interested in this, you can purchase it together. If not, I think it's important to have a right combination of what you eat, and not only the training, you also have to eat properly. The same if you do a diet, you cannot do it without exercising. So it always works together. In this case here, I could say my goal is I want to lose weight, I want to uh, gain weight, and I want to be healthy. So let's say I want to do this. My preferences, you see, no preferences. I don't know how to say this in English. So you want to eat only fish, vegetarian or more. Let's have a look. Let's go through activity. You sit a lot or you are very active. So where you live. So this is probably for the recipes, you know. So you could say, okay, what are the recipes? Metric system, US system. Okay, let's say continue. And yeah, your weight, your height, and your birthday. Let's go back. Let's say I want to build muscle. What is more? Okay, you see, you can say what meat you don't want to eat, which is quite nice. In case you like fish or you don't like fish, you can exclude it. Or due to religious reasons, you choose or don't choose to eat specifically. I would say I go for vegetarian, active. Okay, it depends. Something like that. Okay, Germany. This is about right. Okay, birth date. Now we will know when I was born. 1988. Okay, continue, start. Now you have to answer some questions. How much experience do you have with healthy food, healthy diet? So this also you have to evaluate yourself. I would say I have some. I say I'm not too bad, not too, somewhere in the middle. Um, Sometimes I have the feeling I have eaten too much. My eating habits. You see, you can answer all the questions. So this is not so important, but at least it is important, but not now for the review. Um, now you start a coach, and now you basically get recipes, and this is how you use the nutrition coach. You get the recipes. Of course, you have to buy the stuff. You see the ingredients or the vitamins, and so I think for someone who wants to improve his or her diet and need some inspiration, this is a great way to get some inspiration. If you're not, you can say eating out. Okay. Yeah, I hope it's a nice review for you so far. Nice overview. Of course, I will not go into all the details right now. If you want a more detailed review, you can of course request it, and I will go more into the details. But this is intended to give you a basic overview about the nutrition coach and the body weight. And yeah, give it a try. I think it's a very good system. I like it a lot, especially the Freeletics. I like to work out only on your body weight. You're quite independent, and you can also, as you saw, choose flexible each week how often you can train. So you can integrate it in your daily life. You can say, okay, for me, for example, when I'm at home, I can train easier than when I'm on a business trip. And so you can take this into account and say, at home I train 5 times a week. On a business trip, only 3 days, and I don't have so much space, or I don't have a pull-up bar in the hotel, or something like that. So with this, I hope you had you liked the video and it gave you some overview, and you can make a proper decision if you want to use it or not. So enjoy your training. Don't let excuses hold you back, and tell me what you think about Freeletics, or if you have any comments, feedback, let me know, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.